Test, test. Testing. Well, is this one live? Thank you. Well, that's almost legible.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Lou.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Love you, man.
Sean, what's your team name?
Pocket Finders. Not Archie.
It's tough to read.
Of course it is. You gotta use that other flashlight. Got Justin and
Hey, everybody. I think we're ready to start here. Stephanie on the mic, joined by Dave Harding.
Hello, hello. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Dave's been here all day. I'm just joining in for a short stint. Sounds like we're just about ready to start here. These will be the first racks. Release the Kraken versus Pocket Finders. Racing to 13, this is double knockout, and this is the B side.
This is the B side, yeah. So Henry's got a messy table here.
Yeah, he's got some stuff to work out there. Was that his break?
I'm sure he hopes not.
Both tables are not very nice looking.
Well, if he cuts the 2 in here, he can hold for the 4. That opens most of the stuff up. 3's a mess.
I think that 3 goes into the side pocket, no?
It's tough to see from here.
Oh, he overcut it. Overcut it. Uh-oh. Now he's going to get stuck with high ball.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out if that 3 goes right now.
Grant is on the right table. He's the bald one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Al left himself a little tough here. Left himself a combo, which was okay. And it looks like all of his stuff goes pretty much. That's the 9 ball that's behind the 8. So he just has the 2, 4, 6, and the 7 there.
Does that 6 go?
I think the 6, like, it'll go to the left top pocket there.
Yeah.
Try
So
and get it for the combo on the 2. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it. Not sure if he's got room on that 2 ball to cut that in. I don't know if it's sitting on the horn there or what.
Thin cutter would still go, I think, but it's not going to really do him any good. He just overran
No.
that. He needed the 4 ball.
He's looking at it pretty good, so I don't know if it's sitting right on that horn. That's going to be a tougher cut if it's sitting on the horn.
And I don't know what's happening on that right table. Oh, Grant's taking a long look at stuff.
Oh,
Well, if you can see all of that 4 ball, he's good. Tough to get down on that 6, though.
yeah.
He could try to shoot the 6 ball here.
And just open everything up. Open up that cluster and hope for the best.
Yeah, or touch a right English and try and keep the cue ball.
Come
Yeah,
back
come
to
back
about
up
where
table.
he's at.
Well, a bit further. If he comes back past the
Past the 10
9
ball.
Yeah, past the 9-8, between the 9-8 and the 10.
Right idea. He's going to let Henry look at the table.
And he must have double hit it, fouled on it. So Henry with a chance to go into traffic here and develop something with this rack.
Ball in hand here. Henry's going to try and open everything up.
And if he sees that 13, then it's all looking good.
I think he does see it. It's a good thing he's tall, a little bit of a reach.
And left English on there. It's nice shape.
They just started.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, Henry in that side pocket today.
that's going to leave a mark.
That's tough. The last match, Henry had just a little rub exactly like that, scratched him into the side pocket. So
One
he's
of
got a
those
little bit of a
days.
demon happening today.
Yeah. Everything pretty routine here.
Oh, he
Wow.
missed the 8-ball. Grant's got a bank on the right on the right table there. Missed it.
Banks a little short, but he didn't sell out.
No, he left pretty good leave out of that.
Wow, that's tight. Henry needed just a little bit of draw on that ball. He tried to cheat the pocket, but hit it a
Yeah.
little too soft and get that roll it needed.
This game's got Henry talking to himself here.
It's like he's lining up for the side. I shoot this in the corner all day long, but oh, he did shoot the corner. That's a bigger
Oh my
pocket. Wow, he
goodness.
shanked it. Wow. Didn't look too smooth on that stroke.
Diamond tables, folks. Gotta hit him good. There we go.
So, bit of back
There
and
we
forth there,
go.
lots of turnarounds, but Henry takes that first rack. And I didn't see what happened on that other table.
Grant's high ball on the other table here.
Wow, looks like
Oh,
Grant's
wow.
in with a chance.
Tight cut.
Could be worse. Natural shape on the 8, so. Somebody hit the camera there.
2 or 3 rails here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right,
Puts the A ball away nicely.
that was good.
2-0. Why? I'm not your scorekeeper.
That's why you're supposed to take it. Well, then you don't know what it is. But you do shoot also. Instead of just rolling a swing. Mine too. My fucking shell line.
Yeah, Tim, you're probably right. We actually just had a pretty long run on Valley tables. We had, what did we have going on?
The CCS Western Canadian
What was
Championships.
before CCS? Didn't we have something before? Oh, we had SML playoffs before that.
Yep, they were
And
all
then
valleys.
you guys did Four Bears,
Yeah.
which was all Valley tables. And then we had CCS playoffs, which was Valley tables. And then here at the Leather Pocket Playoffs, these are all diamonds. So we've had a pretty good run on Valley tables.
Yeah, David, we do have a 50-50 going today. Grant started. That should be our usual. I don't know if we've got a poster of that.
Let's see what they put up here. They don't have the 50-50 poster up, but we can let you guys know the 50-50. Is that going to be a daily draw, or is that going to be a full weekend draw?
Grant did not tell me. I would assume it's going to be a daily.
I'll find out for you guys. The 50-50s are 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for $50.
Nice out by Russ there.
Really nice run. Yeah, Niagara was also Valley tables too, so really long run on Valley tables as far as tournaments have been going. Daily? You doing a daily draw, or are you just going to do it for the whole weekend? So 50-50, guys, is it's confirmed. It's going to be a daily draw. So that'll be done at the end of the night tonight. For the 50-50, 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for 50. That was a bad kick for Renee here on the left. Scratch on the break. You guys can send that in to qsportslive@gmail.com, or also via PayPal. paypal.me/qsportslive. We also have a Q raffle going on, do we not, Dave?
We do for a, sorry.
Is that for the Prevail?
That's for the Prevail handcrafted Q with an extension. It's an ebony Q. Ryan was going to try and find us a picture of that.
I think he delegated that to me.
Okay.
And I haven't had time to do that yet. Do we know how many tickets are left?
I believe he said there were about 20 sold. That was the last count that I have.
So just under 20, just under half sold. Under, oh my goodness. My mouth is not working today. We're under half sold.
Under over half? Just over half, I think, or just under half, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we'll pull it together at some point.
So 185 in there right now.
Q tickets are $20 a piece, Tim. Really super nice custom-made Prevail Q. I will get that poster up as soon as I can here. I will actually leave the commentating to Dave for a bit, and I'll see if I can work on that right now.
Yeah, we started that draw, or that raffle just a little while ago, so plenty of tickets still available. Local Q maker, Jerry Pepin. Prevail Qs. It's an ebony Q. I just had a quick look at it. So on the right table, it's not looking too tough at all. High ball for the outrun. Oh, he underhit that. Just a tad. Needs to draw deep off of this ball. Now going forward, it's going to come out flat. Oh, he hit it really good with right English. Perfect. It was a nice route he was going there. He just ended up getting a little unlucky, a little bit too close to that ball. Can't really see if you can see all this 8 ball. He's shooting it like you can see it. Oh, they let him back in. Nothing really tough here on low ball either. Yeah, a little close to his work, but is straight in on that 7 ball for the bottom left corner as you guys look at the table. Natural angle to float over for the 3, just means to make sure he doesn't float too far. Doesn't want to be in the side pocket there. Well, that's going to be tough now. He's left himself a tough shot. Not the type of shot you want to be shooting for shape on the 8 ball. Cliff with a good 8 ball there, all the way down. And another good 8 ball on the side. So they take another 2. Score now 5-0. Which is a different tail of the tape than it was in the first match there. They should have at least been shooting like this. Tim, if you're in Canada, yes, you can send it to the Gmail account using an e-transfer. If not, you can use paypal.me/QSportsLive. Good break on this left table. Break on the right table, decent, but a little bit more work. No ball down. So Henry gets a looking at this. Low ball might be the way to go, not just because there's the one there to get started on, but there's about equal amounts of traffic, clusters to run into, both suits, so. And he's close to that 7 ball. That's going to take that 7 ball out of the equation for making it, which means he's got the 6 to shoot at. Seven ball or the 1 ball. 7's a tougher cut. 1 ball's tougher to get shape. I think myself, I shoot the 1 ball going forward. Come up table again for the 2. We got lucky on that. It's slowing up. Oh. A little bit of a lucky kiss. Draw back off of this 2. He's got a little bit of a tough draw on here to get down, draw back around, and be able to see this 8 ball. And he got a little unlucky there. Bigger bounce might have scraped past that 11. Just looking at the kick on the 8 ball here, but I can't really see how close that cue ball is to the 11. I guess he's got room to get by easy enough. It's a good try.
Nice shot, nice try.
So turnaround on this table. Grant's at the table. Looks like that 9 ball might be all he's got to shoot at, so he's going to have to bear down and go for this. It's nicely done. Gets him into shape to at least shoot some balls here. If he stops this ball here, then I assume the 10 ball goes. It's tough to see from our angle here where the camera is. But he can go the other route as well. He can play the 12 to the top left corner as you look at it. Float up, take the 11, then the 10. And the 15, which is the ball closest to that top left corner as you look at it right now. A nice shot there by Henry on the other table. Nice 2 shots, actually. So score now 6-0. Nice little shot by Grant. Make sure he had the bounce off the rail. And put away there by Grant. Hey, Steph, can I get you to jump on for just a second?
Sure.
I see a lot of flashing lights outside. Just want to go and
Yeah, I saw that a little bit earlier. It looks like there's a fire truck or something.
burning the place down or something. We do have the fire station next door, but usually their trucks are not parked in this parking lot here. So I'm just going to go take a quick look.
You go ahead and be nosy. I'll be right here.
I don't know if we might get told to evacuate. It'll be a fun tournament.
Sure. What's that for?
From last night.
From last night.
Yeah, for last night.
I think he's worth a little more than that.
Yeah, he did me a few favors.
What's this for?
For the 'cause I matched the winners donate, like whoever donated from the.
Oh, this is tournament winnings from last night. Okay, this is everybody?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. It's so great. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be so quiet, but I'm just trying to get this poster done so you guys can see see this queue we've got for a raffle. Get some pictures up so you guys can have a look at it. It's really nice queue. I'm sure it's sometimes you guys prefer it with no commentary anyway. No problemo. I don't know if you guys just caught that conversation I had with Ben DeWolf, but Ben DeWolf just handed me a little fistful of money for our Barry Hui birthday tournament that we had last night. Everybody that won money in that tournament, the top 4 players donated all of their winnings back to Barry. So 100% of the tournament winnings went to Barry Hui. So I'd like to say thank you to everybody for that. It really means a lot. We have a great pool family here.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh, there's Jerry Pepin right now. Jerry, I'm just working on a poster for your queue here so everybody can have a look at it. We are just under 50% sold on those tickets, guys.
So, sorry about that, folks. I'm back. So that wasn't a fire truck. We are not burning down. It's an EMS truck, which is Emergency Services for Canada. Or for y'all down south, the Bambulance. I don't think it's anybody here at the tournament. I don't think it's one of our pool players that's needing that. So they may have just pulled off to treat somebody. Yeah, Jerry, did you guys cut out early, though? Messy rack, messy table here. Didn't seem to break well, I guess, if that's just off the break. Lot of work in this rack, or one good hit into that pack that's still there. Table on the right is spread wide open, though. It's a good looking table to run. Well, I hope you guys, hope you guys had enough time with him there. He was a popular man last night. Busy for the time he was there, so he was kind enough to come up to the commentary booth and have a chat with us as well for a few minutes. Catch up. I know he appreciated everybody that came out and actually took the time to be there for him. So looks like Cliff could see this 2-ball here. Could chip away at it a little bit. 7 on the side and graze the 4-ball there. If that 3 goes, he's got to power into this a little bit. Split between the 12 and 14 there. Give himself a look in at the 4-ball. Which he does. 4-ball to this corner will float over. He could draw down for the 5 and leave himself an angle to break into the 6. Or shoot the 5 right now, but he's got to think about getting on the 6-ball here. Oh, he hit that well. He's going to be happy with that. So I'm trying to see what angle he's got here. Could have an angle to go to the rail and back for that 6-ball on the side. No, he had more room than I thought, so he could just roll forward. Got the 6 on the side. 8-ball goes in a bunch of pockets. There we go. It's good out. So they take another one. Score now 9-0.
Just a little tidbit, Grant's team is the defending champions from last year.
Well, they're showing it a little bit more in this match than the last one.
Yeah, well.
They kind of had a rough start there.
Yeah, first matches of the day are always a little rough. What happened in the draw was Grant's team actually got a bye out of the first round, so that last match was their first match of the day. Came in a little rough around the edges. But hopefully they can brush all that off.
I know maybe Grant took them all aside and had a talking to him in between the matches.
I'm sure he did. He was not overly pleased with the outcome of that first round.
Not a happy camper, huh? Oh, he missed the 8-ball on the other table. leaving his opponent all the work to do, but has a chance at the run to backdoor this.
I do need a rush. Nobody needs a rush.
Well, Grant with a decent spread on that break, no ball down, so his opponent to the table and just lost a little bit of focus there, I think. Low ball still looking like a good choice. But Grant with a chance to run this rack here. Lots of balls to shoot at, and two combinations if you want some, which would leave him the balls over the holes as well. Ball in hand, I think, on the other table. Switch over. And I apologize for the camera shaking on the other side, guys. It looks like when the team goes back over there, they keep hitting the wires and throwing their cues into stuff. So it looks like they put themselves on the board. Score now 9-1. Looks like Grant overrun his position there just a little bit. Might not be able to see all of this two ball. Must have been really thin. Thought he could get by it, but thank you, everybody, for tuning in, joining us here on a Saturday afternoon. We are at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. It is sunny outside. It's a nice day. This is the in-house league playoffs, and a lot of money here today. 12 teams, just over $33,000 total prize fund. $5,000 going to the winning team. Decent payouts for sure. These are being played on 7-foot diamond tables. Simonis 860 tournament blue cloth on there. Cyclops balls. Pretty much top-notch equipment. Well, that was a good cut on that ball, but he's left himself real long on this 8 ball. This is not easy. Good try at it. Where does this freeze up? Wow. So I look for Grant to just thin this ball, leave the cue ball down. Top right corner there as you look at it. Doesn't want it to run too far up table. And by putting that ball there, he takes away the bank as well. So it's nicely done. Henry's looking pretty good on this other table to get out. Just a 2-ball and come out for the 8. And the scratch is definitely not what he wanted there. Ball in hand for Grant. Just looking to draw back here for the 8 in the bottom right corner as you look at the table. Shape looks good. Score now 10-1 for Raise the Kraken. And I was just not looking at what was happening there on the other table. Looks like Henry overran what he had there. Looks like he might have the bank. Well, it's a decent try there by Henry. Not all of them do, Gary. The Black Ferrell thing for here in Calgary was started pretty much by Bernie Mickelson. But the first cue that I had with a Black Ferrell was a jump break cue that Miyuchi made for about a year back in the 90s. Smoke gray stain, no wrap, or finished wrap as they call it, lacquered over. Black and smoke gray stain. And that had a Black Ferrell. That was a break jump cue. So it's not really something totally new. It's been around for a while. But Bernie Mickelson is the cue maker here in town that usually does Black Ferrells. And sorry, folks, I missed what was happening there because I don't have the overhead right now on the other table. We'll find out here from Henry if he got that. I think he did. Did you get it? Did you get it? You got it? You got that one? So they move ahead by one more. Score now 11-1. Commanding lead, as they call it.
defending champions from last season, so they're hungry. They want to keep that win going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Started on the B side early, though, this time, so they've got a long way to go.
It's okay. Just means they have a couple more matches than normal.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. New Jersey, Indiana. Why are your cues have black ferrules in Canada?
Yeah, we just filled them in on that.
Yeah, we just have a couple of custom cue builders here that really like those black ferrules, and the guys have really kind of taken a liking to them. Show a lot less dirt. They look pretty sharp.
It's looking good to take this rack here. Needs to come down to the rail. A little bit of left English. No, we don't want to hit that ball.
No,
and
he
you don't
stood
want
up.
to miss it.
Yeah, he stood up on that shot.
Rushed it
A
a
little
bit.
excited.
So he's let Russ in, and Russ is going to like this table. Lots of room. This could hurt.
Thanks for watching, Jeffrey Fitzsimmons. We're here at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. This is the in-house pool playoffs. Many of these teams here are master A+ master caliber teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe this is the third round of the day. So tomorrow should be getting down to the finals. They're going to start the singles event this evening.
At 6 p.m.
Yeah, I think that was the goal.
6 p.m. Mountain, so a couple hours from now.
So there may or may not be one more round of team after this.
I'm not sure if there is on the B side. Ben's team had to buy their first round and just played and won their last round. And Ben said he was taking off to go get lunch, and then he'd be back at 6. So I think their play is done. So it might be just the extra round on the B sides that we have today.
So we will have the singles event coming up this evening. Tomorrow will be the team finals, and I would imagine the singles finals as long as they don't get that finished tonight as well.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice little back door by Russ. And we've got one on the other table here for the pocket finders. So guys, I'm just going to take this quick opportunity here while they're racking to flash over the Prevail cue that we've got for raffle. This is a really great cue made by Jerry Pepin, Prevail handcrafted. 50 tickets at $20 a piece. We're just under half sold on this cue. Super, super nice cue, guys. This hits great. Comes with the back end extension as well.
And that, look, is that a metal pin on there, or is that a G10?
I couldn't tell you.
I think it's metal.
Really nice cue though, guys. 20 bucks a piece. You can send that into qsportslive@gmail.com or paypal.me/qsportslive if you're going to use PayPal. And you can use the same addresses if you guys are interested in that 50-50. That is going to be drawn at the end of the night tonight. 1 ticket for $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $20, or 50 for 50 bucks.
And the way that we do that is you transfer to us, we take a picture of the ticket, write your name on it, you get that sent to your inbox, and you are in the draw. We have people win that online all the time, so don't think just because you're not here that you can't win. What rule set, Orion? They're playing BCA rules. True BCA.
Yeah, and they've got 8 diamond bar boxes in this room here. 8 diamond bar boxes and 8 valley bar boxes. We have 1 snooker table at the moment. They did have 3, but the snooker tables are actually on their way out to make room for another 8 9-foot diamonds. So those should be here by the end of the month.
Yeah, and they're going to take out some of the valley tables. They're going to have a total of 4 valley bar boxes in here, and then the 8 diamond 9-footers, along with all the diamond 7-footers that are in here. It's going to be really, really nice when that happens. And I should ask Len when that'll be, because he told me they called him yesterday and gave him the actual date for delivery. It was supposed to be sometime this month. About mid-month was estimated, so but he knows now. And I'll be sad to see one of the 9-foot tables go, a black crown. They're for sale for about $500. And one of the ones that's there is my old table that I used to have in my house when I lived further down south, not in Calgary. I'd like to pick it up again, but I'd have nowhere to put it, so.
Hey, Mickey, thanks for tuning in. David, what are we going to do without you for 5 weeks? Oh, maybe you'll be able to sign in from where you're at. But, oh,
yeah.
you're going to be missing all the good pool tomorrow.
They have this thing called internet now.
Yeah. My brain is kind of on I'm half processing today. It was a late night last night. Had to get up early this morning, drive a friend to the bus station this morning. Offered to give Stephen Holem a ride to the bus station this morning so that he could get up to Edmonton for that 10-ball tournament.
Yep, hope he does well up there. Looks
yeah,
like there
I
were
hope
some
so.
good names there too.
Mm-hmm. Well, Edmonton's got some really strong players as well.
Yeah, both Calgary and Edmonton do. If you guys ever have the opportunity to play in a VNA league, look in the back of the book to see all the teams that have won it before. You will see one hell of a lot of teams from Calgary and Edmonton winning the Masters events, all different divisions, singles, team events. We have a lot of talent in this area. Yes, that's Eddie. That's Jerry's new design. It's a ferrulous, basically a ferrulous addition there to the top of the cue. I've shot with both of his shafts, and I find that the one that's ferrulous actually has a better hit. That's my personal opinion. That might not be so for everybody. Everything feels a little different, but I like the hit. I like the way that you could play some inside English on that without losing too much in deflection. Very, very solid feel. So hopefully that answers your question there, Eddie.
And honestly, for a $20 ticket, it wouldn't hurt to try it out, even if you win it. And you can decide for yourself whether you like it or not for $20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I mean, you could always put a
Still
different shaft on there if you really wanted to. You know, people do have their favorites as far as shafts go, but it's a good hitting shaft, and I liked it.
Still a great deal of it, $20.
Looks like the match is over.
They do have to play this out.
But
though, do
apparently
they
they have to play all the games. I'm not sure exactly how they're doing that for the tallies, but I guess they're taking points maybe into consideration in case there's a tie at some point, or
yeah,
for
that's
determining
what
the
I
split
heard.
between like fifth, sixth, third, fourth. So they will be playing them out here. So the score now 13-2, but still a couple of games to play. You guys have got quite a few games still to play, though, right? because of this one, because that's a big win.
Yeah, you still have
13 to
play
2.
it out. We still got 10 games to go.
What's coming up in May for pool? I believe the guys are trying to run the Alberta Cup qualifiers. That's going to be coming up. I'm not sure
Yes.
if that's going to be in May or shortly after. We have a lot of players going down to the VNEA at the end of May. Stephen Holem, Joe Spence, Ben Francis, Barry Huey, Eric Vargas, all those guys will be down there. Plus the regular travelers. So many of those hot shots won't be in town.
We haven't heard back from the Canadians yet in Toronto.
And Grant's just saying that they have not heard yet from the Canadians event in Toronto. So they were hoping that was going to be on the table for May, but we have not heard back from them yet.
Mickey, if you have details on the tournament in Tennessee, put us in touch with the league operator, tournament director, whoever that is, pool hall owner. Either give them our information or give us theirs. We will talk to them, and if there's any way we can make it happen, we will be there. We will go anywhere and everywhere for pool as long as we can make it happen.
50-50 draw is happening tonight, Johnny. I'll just flash that up real quick so you guys can have a look. It is 1 ticket for $5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, 50 for 50. That is going to happen at the end of the night tonight. It's going to be a daily draw. You can send those to qsportslive@gmail.com or also via PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive. And just once again, real quick, guys, this is the Prevail handcrafted cue we've got for raffle. 50 tickets at $20 a piece.
Yeah, nice piece of ebony there, and the nice extension for the backhand, just in case you need it. That new ferrulous design on that shaft there. Good hitting cue.
Guys, it looks like we have a frozen camera on the right. So I'm just going to go to the left table here for now until we can get this figured out. We'll just go to full screen on the left table for now. We may have to reset our stuff. It's been running all day since 11 o'clock this morning, so might be due for a reboot.
I don't know if that's the older camera.
I'm not really sure. All I know is that it's not going.
And I'm going to take a quick break here again. Just sitting on these stools,
Yeah,
for
it's
some
kind of
reason, is making my
sitting
shoulder
here on
hurt.
our butts is backbreaking work.
It is. My body's just not cooperating anymore. I'm getting too old for this
We're
stuff.
not young and limber like we used to be.
I'll be right back, folks.
Nice shot on the 1 ball. Perfect on the 8 for the side pocket, I believe. Oh. Rushed it a little bit.
Fix the camera. So just let everybody know the stream will go black with a question mark, but it'll be right back.
So we're just gonna, well, why don't we just leave it on the one table for now? You guys are gonna go do singles right after this, no? We're gonna have to shut down. Yeah, but is there another match to go here?
No.
Well, we'll probably have to shut down after this match anyway.
Finish playing to 25. It's up to you. I'll fix it.
Yeah, we're just gonna fix the camera after, guys. Kind of no point in shutting down the stream to have that second camera up. The match is actually done. They're just playing out the rest of these rounds in case there is a tie at some point for whatever reason. The house has actually just asked them to finish out the full match. So that's what they're going to do. But the match is technically over. So after these games here, we're probably going to shut down the stream until the singles event is ready to start. That is slated to start at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is about an hour and a half from now. So once this match is completely finished here, we'll probably shut down the stream, let everything cool down, and then we'll be back at about 6 o'clock. Good out by Russ. Russ was lucky to get to the table there. I think these guys are just waiting for a missing player here. He must be outside kicking some tires, getting some fresh air, washroom. So it sounds like the Pocket Finders are actually just conceding. They don't want to finish the rest of the match. So guys, I think we're just going to end it here. We're going to shut down the stream. And like I said, we'll be back at 6 o'clock for the singles event. Around about 6 o'clock-ish, assuming they can get started on time. So we're going to shut down the stream, and we will see you guys back here in about an hour and a half. Until then, thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in a bit.